Hey girl.
Hey, what's up?
You will not believe what happened yesterday. It was actually insane.
Wait, what happened?
So I was at the... And then there was this crazy...
What? I can't hear you.
Another police showed up.
Now.
Don't you just hate a bad connection? Well, what if I told you about 3 to 5% of the world's population deals with a bad connection on the daily? Except, it's not just a phone call. It's how their brain works. Let's talk auditory processing disorder. APD is a neurological disorder that affects the way our brains interpret sound. Despite how that sounds, our ears actually work perfectly fine. It's the way our brain processes information that is slower. Here, let me show you. In a regular person's brain, it may look like this, with words going straight in and out.
But for me and those with APD, it looks more like this. Words get jumbled up and smushed together, and suddenly they're not sounding like how they should. And this can really impact things like reading, writing, languages, communication, psychological well-being, and of course, academic success. Before I got diagnosed, I struggled really bad academically. Grade 6 was probably my worst academic year. No matter how hard I tried, I just kept failing. And unfortunately, I had a teacher who did nothing to help. It was my mom who fought for me to get me tested. And once I was able to get the help I needed, I was able to strive.
Okay, let's play a game. Welcome to the 10-second game show, where you'll be put into my shoes. I'll give you a question in the way I might hear it, and all you have to do is choose the right response. Are you ready?
Traveling platforms bakes? Do you respond A, no, sorry, I don't have anything to help with the backache? B, yes, I do have plans for spring break. Or C, no, I don't have any plans to bake. Difficult, huh? Well, if you chose B, you are correct. The question was, do you have any plans for spring break?
Now that you kind of understand, imagine talking to someone in a group or a crowd. A lot of the time, it can be overwhelming. With all that extra noise, it makes it even more difficult, and everyone just starts sounding like aliens. And honestly, not being able to understand makes me feel quite lonely sometimes. As a kid, I would get panicky and cry when we went to events with big crowds, and now I understand why.
And so, I'll leave you with this lesson. Here's a few ways that you can help. 1. Be patient. We need some time for our brains to catch up, so just give us some time to respond. 2. Written instructions. Being able to have things written down allows us to go back and double check that we have the correct information. And lastly, 3. Use caution. There have been times where I have found myself in dangerous situations because I have not processed information fast enough. For example, one time I was handed something hot, and they did warn me that it was hot, but I did not process that in time and ended up burning my hands. In no way was that their fault. I just want you to be aware, as sometimes that kind of thing is just overlooked, and I want everyone to stay safe. Lastly, to all those with APD or learning disabilities, just know that you are not alone. It's okay to make mistakes. It helps us learn and grow. Remember to be yourself and don't change just to fit in. Also, use those resources that are given to you. Trust me, it makes your life a lot easier. It's not all bad. I've come to see that I've gained skills from it, like being able to adapt and being observant. It's part of what makes me me, and I wouldn't change that.